Hello everyone, it's Matt here. Some of you may remember that back in August, after my trip to the Lego house and I purchased both of these, I said I'd build them and review them. Well, I've finally been able to get some time aside, so I'm going to build these off camera and then we're going to review these one by one. Okay, so now we come to the second of the Lego house fish sets, and this again is on a similar vein. It's a bit of sort of water, if you like, at the bottom instead of sand on the previous one, and it's showing the fish blowing some water over that. Unlike the previous guppy, this one's actually blown out the top of its head, kind of like how some whales do it. And it's very simply decorated. There's a little star at the bottom which might intended to be a starfish or maybe a bit of fancy tank decoration, and there's a little plant element in the corner here. And unlike the previous version or model, it's actually fairly centered, the fish, so if you wanted to stack these, for example, then you could put some 1x4 plates at the bottom of the tank and then just stack these fairly easily. There's not much really to say about these models. What I will say about this one compared to the guppy though is that this one's a lot more blocky and Lego-y, and there's actually an exposed stud at the back, which normally I'm a bit half and half with exposures, but in this sense it adds a nice little bit of texture and differentiation from the rest of it. It's the same with the studs on the base. I think it just adds that nice little bit of difference and sort of like the Lego factor, if you like. And as for the packaging, as per the other one, it's very similar. It's a very very regular blister pack, and obviously you've got your illustration of the model on the front, followed by the memory of the day picture at the back. So it's a fairly standard packaging. The only difference is compared to the other one is that I think the instruction book is slightly smaller in terms of dimensions, so it does actually have a tendency to just pop out every so often, which is a little bit of a negative, but nothing major. And a bit like the other one, the bottom hinge has a tendency to be slightly further apart than others, so you do get the occasional sort of like popping. And as I mentioned in the previous video, I did have some bags with me, so I was able to put the smaller elements in one of those too, just to ensure that nothing leaks out, if you like. So that's the review of this second fish model, and I believe those are the only models they're doing, and both of these sets are exclusive to a Lego house. So that's it for this review, and you'll be seeing more videos coming up very soon.